Last month was actually my 2-year anniversary. My life before that, pretty stressful and pretty much bullshit. You had to deal with a lot of stuff, you know, when you're living like a regular life, not one like as far as hopping trains, like I do whatever I want. But my life before that, I was worried too much about what other people thought.
Was there like one specific thing that I kind of said like, okay, now I'm gonna go out and start riding trains?
I would have to say, honestly, I got fired from my job. It was the worst job I ever had in my entire life. I was working at Burger King. Since I got there, I was Employee of the Month for like 6 months in a row. And I had a strep throat. Tried to call up Burger King and be like, hey, in the morning, be like, because I had to open. Tried to call them up and let them know I can't work today. There's no way I can get into work today because I'm like sick. When I called up, all the phones were off. And I was like, well, if I don't show up, they really can't blame me. And I came in later that day to like see when I had to work. I was taken off of the schedule completely, and I got fired for that. They told me to come. They told me I could have my job back if I come and work on Christmas Day, and I was like, that's not happening. I got family to see and whatnot. And you know, it's just a big stressful mess.
And then you just fuck it and went out.
Yeah. I got a scholarship to Duke University. I can go there right now if I want to.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, you know what? Another thing that stresses me out is I'm sitting here with the option to go to school in multiple places. And what the fuck do I want to go to school for?
Yeah.
I don't know. I came out here, dude, and I've learned so much about myself that it's ridiculous. Like, I know who I am now. You know what? I'm starting to think maybe I don't even want to go to school. Maybe for what I want to do in my life, school's not right for me. I've learned that I really don't care about other people's bullshit at all. I've learned that my life is my life, and that it's not a part of anybody else's life, and I don't have to worry about other people's lives. I can care for other people, but I don't have to worry about it. Like, anybody can survive. Surviving's not hard, especially in America.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm sure there's places where it's hard to get food or whatever. But those people tell you first off, you know what? They wish that they can be a homeless person. A lot of countries. Fucking normal people wish they could be homeless in America. And you know what? Not bad being homeless in America. If you're used to like a certain way of life, you know, like people always like to bring up their childhoods and what's good and bad about what happened in their childhood. You know what? I had a horrible childhood as far as like what people would consider like a good childhood, but everybody did. Everybody's had the same childhood in my opinion. We've had different ways of growing up, but we've all had equally, like, if you had a really bad childhood, you were beat every single day, that's all you know.
Yeah.
You know nothing more than that. Now, if you've had a really bad childhood because your mom took your allowance away, that's still all you know. So emotionally, it affects you the same way. It's just you grew up different. All too jaded.
Yeah.
Definitely. That is one of the problems with the world. We're all too jaded. We're all, oh, my life was worse. My life is this. My life is that. And it's like, you know what? Stop looking at it like that. You know what? I grew up in a poor family. I mean, if a kid comes up to me today who comes from a rich family and just like, I got my iPod taken away today. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry, that sucks. All these people right here, just as equal as I am, you know, like, we all have our problems, we all, you know, whatever, man. Like, I have rough times. I do. But my rough times are probably relatively about the same as their rough times. No matter who you are. Have a great life. That's it. I don't care what you're doing in it. Just live it and be happy with what you got. Because if you're not happy, there's no point.